like I said, I gotta figure out why it doesn't link on the first one. I am totally confused. And I don't have the broadcast option. Damn it, where is it? Cancel. It's got to be on the PlayStation 4. Ugh! Greetings, Emery's Turtle. How we doing tonight, folks? I'm still trying to figure out why my computer is saying it's offline. But I'm getting a video screen, so I'm lost. It usually doesn't say that everything is offline for whatever reason. Oh, that was the short version. Thought I had a longer version. I guess not. All right. I have been doing better. I have a feeling tonight will be a short stream, simply because of this head cold or whatever it is I have. I'm trying to drown it in alcohol, but I don't think it's working. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Live from PlayStation's only live interactive television game show network. I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said just a few minutes ago, I'm fighting a head cold or something, so I honestly don't know how long I'm going to last tonight. So it may be a short stream, it may be a long stream. If I get caught up in it, who knows? Depends on the attendance and the channel viewing. But as you guys can see at the title, we have some news for you guys. I have foregone the idea of a 24-hour stream simply because I don't yet trust YouTube to keep me up and running for 24 hours. I know it sounds a little ridiculous, but I'm not going back to Ustream. I'm sticking with YouTube, even with the few headaches that we have had. Hopefully, we're not getting that not available in your country issue. I'm hoping. You don't know yet. But, ladies and gentlemen, I have pretty much finished up my current prize pile collection. I finished it up, most of it today. I got one more thing, pardon me, that I have planned to get in about 2 weeks. But starting the weekend of November 6th, I am going to be running longer streams if we get the full-time viewers. We are going to be giving away the prizes per game on those streams. And the reason I started November 6th through, there, just so nobody can yell at me. The reason I'm starting on November 6th through the following weekend is because it's birthday week for the host. And as you guys know, I don't do anything for my birthday. So, for birthday week, you guys have the shot at the prizes. I went out today and picked up, again, some of the very last of the prize pile. So starting November the 6th, that's a Saturday. It'll be at 9:30 on that one. I'm aiming for 8 o'clock the other ones. It depends on A, football games, B, whatever else I'm doing. It just all depends. But from November 6th to November 13th will be prize week. I'm going to show off some of the last of the purchases for you guys to see what you guys have a chance to win. As we got to have participation. That's my one condition. So please, if you know anybody that isn't following the channel, please let them know to do so. The reason is I don't want it to just turn into, and no offense guys, I don't want it to turn into 1 or 2 people showing up over and over and over and cleaning it out and nobody else has a chance. So again, starting November 6th through, I'm going to say the 14th, but we're gonna aim for the 12th at the moment. Starting November 6th through the 14th, the prizes will be given away. And I picked out one of them to show off that was on the thing. And basically what you're looking at right here is a 3D shadow box of the Avengers. There's Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and the Hulk. I picked this up almost for next to nothing today. I picked up 3 things in one store, and she basically pretty much gave me 2 items for next to nothing and 1 for the price of the item. That is probably my favorite thing. No, I'll take that back. My second favorite thing I picked up tonight. Give me 1 minute while I get the slideshow going for the What's My Line episode. So as you can see, I'm not feeling well at the moment. So I'm fighting whatever this bug is that's going around the office. I'll show off a couple more of them tonight just so you guys can see what they are. The vault will remain as is. There is still something behind it. It will be eligible still to be won that entire week. But if it's won, it'll probably close down for the rest of that week, just so you guys know. But again, there's no guarantee that it's going to be won. Just the way it goes sometimes. Oh, give me a minute. Dang it. I gotta make sure I did one other thing on here. Okay, yeah, we're good. We are good. So, again, if you guys know anybody that loves game shows, that gets on YouTube, that's pretty much everybody nowadays, that has PS4, that has access via the Xbox, via PC, whatever, please let them know. They have to participate to win. The one reason I am not going back to Ustream for this is that last 24-hour stream. It went great for the most part. but I hit one point where I had nothing but 6 or 7 trolls and 2 players. And I want to avoid that. I really, really do. So, again, I'm sticking with YouTube for this. So, it'll be like a... yep, actually it's working. I'm going to try it tonight, Emery's. It is working. I went through a full test acting as if I were playing it, and everything showed up. And your little memory trick is not going to help you because I changed all 6 questions we did get to. So your photographic memory is not going to help you much on that one. And for whatever reason, this thing is running really fast, but that's fine by me. Just like I said, it has been a rough week. I gotta figure out why that thing's doing that. Give me 1 minute. I just want to see what it's set up for. Just so I can... Ooh, that's why it ran so fast. Nope, Dans, it is not zone. It is not zone for the 4-letter word. And since I'm pulling it back up and it already ran like 30 million times, I'll show it off here in a minute. It was actually Play-Doh. Play-Doh was our What's My Line guest for the week. I don't know why it shot through so fast. I thought I had retimed everything, but apparently not. So this one may show back up later. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to attempt for the 4th time. Shows how rough this game has been to get working. We are going to attempt 2 games that didn't work like they were supposed to on Thursday. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to attempt to perform our Panel Quiz Attack 25 game. And again, I am pretty confident that it is working, and it has been debugged. In addition, I fixed the Now You See It board that we had. For whatever reason, I had created all the words in the list, and I forgot to change the panels that were supposed to get changed. Don't know why I did it that way, but for whatever reason, I was off my rocker. That's about the only reason I can come up with right now. Oh, and I know what's missing. It's Halloween still, which means we stick with the Halloween theme music just to keep everybody on their toes. There was something else I was going to say before we got started, and it'll come to me in a minute. I know it will. Like I said, my brain's on this end of it and not on your guys' end. So again, starting November 6th, that's Saturday, we will be doing prizes. So I'm basically going to be sitting here downstairs, watching streamers for the most part, playing music in the background, I don't know, doing nothing but working on making sure the puzzles are working and they are right. Now, I will warn you, technical glitches, when they do happen, will basically end a game and there'll be no prize. It's just the way it goes. But, as I said, I just showed off the first prize. I'll show off 1 or 2 of the other ones that are on the current list. Like I said, I'm going to make one more trip out the 6th before I start the broadcast to pick up at least one more thing I know I have targeted up here that I really liked, that I think the crowd will like. I really do. But again, I got to have viewers on the channel and participating for it to go off. So please remember to tell your friends, tell your PSN network buddies, if they're on Xbox, PC, whatever, tell them to stop by starting that Saturday. And like I said, it'll start at Saturday 9:30. And nope, Emery's, it is not feet. On Saturday, it may be in a couple hours, hopefully, if I'm feeling better. It may be 2 hours, it may be 1 hour, maybe 4 hours. I don't know, but it will be every day. Damn. But about the only thing that will have me delaying them by time is basically there are a couple of streamers that I definitely go out of my way to watch on certain days. So it's like it'll be basically, and I'll give you an example. You guys know I love Nerdy Show. I try never to miss it on Mondays. Wednesdays and Fridays I don't always watch him like I should. So it's like the Monday show would not start until after the Nerdy Effect. If GQ Smooth's doing his Tuesday show, I would probably be on probably before he starts, hopefully. But I can't make any guarantees on that one. But again, so you guys just have to keep your eye out for when the broadcast actually starts. But it will be at least once a day, every day, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and the 13th is the attempted end date. So it'll be either the 12th or the 13th. And again, I just showed off the one prize for you guys that it will be getting given out. I will show off at least one of the other ones tonight, probably both of them that I picked up today. Like I said, they're not elaborate, but they have some sort of connection to things that I like, and I'm hoping you guys like as well. But again, that's my one key. I got to get participants that get in the chat. So again, you guys got to spread it out, word of mouth. Let them know what's going on. Like I said, I've lost a bunch of viewers. I've lost a bunch of regulars that either didn't want to make the jump to YouTube, or they're having problems making the jump to YouTube, or something to that effect. But it'll be worth it if we can get the people in to watch the channel. And like I said, the only problem I have is the dashboard never tells me how many people are actually on when the broadcast runs. I wish it did. There is just basically there is no live statistics on who's viewing the show. You know, like I said, I got one really good one. If you are a sci-fi fan, in my opinion, that has already been bought. I will tell you, it involves a very simple, very common game, but what this includes is going to be, to me, is probably the best thing I have ever given away, in my opinion, to those of you that are collectors. And it's one I will show you guys either at the very end of the night or after this next game. Or I may just show all of them. I don't know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I have gotten all my chit chat out of the way, we are going to start the Panel 25 Quiz Attack show. And again, for those of you that don't know, I try to do imitations of game shows from around the world. I have one finished one I am still trying to find a full copy of. Don't hit the wrong button, Mark, or it's not going to work. I hit the wrong button. That one was on me. I have one finished game show I'm trying to find a full YouTube version on to see if I can follow how it works. Unfortunately, so far, it's been like I can find a piece of it here, a piece of it there, and it always seems to be the same segment. And I don't know why. It's almost like they don't want to show the other parts of it. But this one is from Japan. And it involves a little strategy, a lot of trivia, and 25 questions. And again, I gotta wait for my my PC to catch up with me. But it involves the game of Go, so to speak, for those of you that know it, or the game of Othello, which more people probably know. Like I said, everything's working except me. I am not working so well. Now, if you got an idea for one, Emery, send it to me, and just tell me what the idea is, and I will consider it. Like I said, the ones on my to-do list right now are, I want to get this one working. Open it is. If my PC will behave, because I got a lot of stuff open in the background, which is what has me worried. I'm trying to get the exit list one done, and I'm trying to get the one that's the version of the British game show The Vault. And right now that one's kind of been a stickler. And the reason it's been a stickler is because I can't seem to find time to get through to the very end where they had the full the final bonus game. And as you guys can see, I'm dying over here. It's just one of those days. But, ladies and gentlemen, as we have 3 people on the chat line, I know Turtle and Emery's are here. If you guys are interested in participating, please speak up now. I am looking for up to 2 more people. I am looking for up to 2 more participants. So I only have 3 on the channel, so we shall see if we can get all 3 involved. It may turn into a 2-player game tonight. And like I said, that's the one thing that has me really, well, see, I just lost number 3. That's the one thing that really has me worried about doing this so soon after the move, is the fact that my chat numbers have not been going in. Nope, Dan's, it is not Loeb. Dan's, let me know if you're interested in jumping in on the panel 25 quiz game tonight. I know you're interested, Turtle. I know you and Emery's are pretty much interested in every game I've done, good, bad, and the ugly. But nope, it is not Loeb, although that is a good one. Nope, not Last either. And greetings to the new people that have just jumped in. Welcome to the Listwitz show, Listwitz broadcast. And I'm wondering if one of them is Bubbles. I really am. And she's not saying anything, so now I'm starting to worry. Yep, now I'm starting to worry. Are you watching my stream, dear? She's not going to admit to it if she is. I'll know when she gets on the chat line. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for... Again, you got to pardon me. We're looking for 2 people to say they are interested in participating in the panel 25 quiz. And if I don't get anybody saying they're interested, we'll just go with Turtle and Emery's as my 2 players. And we'll give Turtle the white. And Emery's will get the green. As you guys can see. Now, see, I would like to say that, but I really want to, and this sounds silly, I am trying to figure out the Share Factory program. I haven't had time to work with it, because what I want to do is I want to use the Share Factory and get the big old graphics up so I can use the app. But it's like, the Share Factory apparently requires gameplay, not clips and stuff with streams, and not graphic files. So it's like, I've been trying to figure out how to get my logo over to the app to get it to do that. It's like I thought you were supposed to be able to do that with the PS4. Kind of like treat it as like a little mini computer, so you could pull files off the smart drives and use them in the share factory and other things. I can't even get them to pull up to the media player library. But it's like I'm thinking I'm missing one step. Nope, Dan's, it is not bowed. Although that is a very good one. I don't think anybody has tried bods for an actual word, even though it is one. But we're going to give you guys, we're going to get 2 more minutes to see if anybody else is interested in participating in the Go game. And we may let 3rd and 4th person jump in late and see what happens. Kind of help see if it's what happens if we do it as an open game, kind of. But yeah, I'm going to go on the timer. We're going to wait. We'll wait till it hits the 30-minute mark. There we go. We'll wait till the timer hits the 30-minute mark, and then we will actually start the panel 25 quiz. But yeah, like I said, the vault will be open that week. If it gets won during that week period, it'll be a one-time thing, and then it'll be basically shut down until the end of that 25 period. I keep saying 25. Till the end of that week. Nope, it is not void, Turtle. I came close today to actually picking up the second desk I wanted so I could like studioize everything. But I actually passed for you guys. I found one. It wasn't really expensive, but it wasn't really stable. Nope, Dan's, it is not ball. B-A-W. Ooh, that would have been a good one. That would have been a very good one if I had thought about using that one. I had one more thing to say. Told you my brain's not working today. I feel kind of dumb. Nope, not hate either. What was it? I don't know. It'll come to me. All right, guys, we're down to 1 minute, and then we're going to start with the panel 25 quiz. So again, if you're on the chat and are interested, speak up now. Because once I start, if I get some extra person to come in that answers the question, they're going to be player blue and player red in that order. And like I said, the one thing I've really been disappointed with since the jump to YouTube is the fact that ironically, I had to adjust my Saturday hours because Saturdays used to be my really busy day, and because of that, I think the YouTube move and the time switch kind of threw everybody off. But you guys can blame the BBC for that. They won't put the new episodes of Doctor Who on until 8 o'clock Central Time, and I refuse to miss it. Yeah, like I said, what I wanted to do is I wanted to like adjust the desk so I had 2 desks that were kind of pointed as more like a studio desk. And I saw one today that would have worked. It was actually the right height, the right build, and so on and so forth. No, Dan's, it is not Basque. And I was going to do it, and I said no, because I knew what was coming up. I knew it was in 3 weeks, or yeah, 3 weeks, because next week's Halloween week, and the 6th is at the weekend that ends the 6th is after that. And so I said, nope, it'll have to wait. Plus, I have bills to pay. I got bills I have to get paid next pay period. Nope, it is not vague. All right, guys, it is now 30 on the broadcast, which means it is time to start the panel 25 quiz. And again, the rules are simple. I'm going to reveal the question on the first number 13. Whoever gets that will be able to choose any box that is connected to a colored box. If you miss the question, you are locked out till everybody that's participating tries to answer the question. Once they've all missed, then the first person can jump back in, second person, and so once all four missed, it reopens up. I decided I was going to skip the idea of you're out of the next question, simply because right now we're doing it on the chat rather than the voice chat. If it was on voice chat, I would probably keep that in there with that direction. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the first question for the Panel 25 quiz. In 1820, Hans Christian Ørsted demonstrated that what device could be influenced by electric current. In 1820, Hans Christian Ørsted demonstrated that what device could be influenced by electric current. Nope, it is not Bask or Babe or Cost. Although I will say I'm seeing more I'm seeing people pick more not off the wall words, but they're getting away from the obvious words on the words that are going across. So again, in 1820, Hans Christian Ørsted demonstrated that what device could be influenced by electric current. That's the question we are looking for box 13. Oh, and this head cold is going to drive me nuts. But let's see, what else did I pick up today while we're waiting for people to take guesses at the question? I picked up a couple of records. When Turtle came in and he said that the thing wasn't broadcasting correctly on the PS4, I actually had in the background running the soundtrack for the Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Absolutely love that soundtrack. But I picked up the soundtrack for that one, Grease, and Chariots of Fire. And I seriously thought I wasn't going to play any of the music on the app tonight. I was just going to let the Chariot of Fire theme run in the background. And I was going to, because I kind of wanted to see if it was going to show up on the, no, Turtle is not a needle. I was going to see if it showed up on the copyright list. And I just figured, no, because if I started it, I'd want to play the whole thing to see what YouTube said about it, which would have been about, what is it? I think it's like 12 minutes. Nope, Emery's, it is not a motor. I will say, Dan, that I have seen people pick, because like when I've been doing the shows earlier, there's at least one word up here that nobody has had come close to identifying. I won't say which one. Correct, Emery's? It's the compass. It's the compass that Hans Christian Ørsted showed could be influenced by electric current. But there's one word up here in particular that's been throwing a lot of people. And again, I won't say which one. Somebody actually figured out what one of these four words are that's been throwing people off. Because I've been actually looking for one certain letter. Only seen tonight, somebody actually figured out what one of these four words are that's been throwing people off. Because I've been actually looking for one certain letter to be picked in the four-letter word. And I won't say who and I won't say which word. But there has been, I think there has definitely been one word up here that has been throwing people off. I'm trying to figure out what the four-letter word is. Alright, so Emery's gets it with the compass, which means green takes the center square. And Emery's, it is your choice as to where we go. Again, you can pick any box that is connected to a color box. vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. Like I said, I know which word has been throwing a lot of people off. I know which one it is because I had only seen, up until tonight, I had seen one person pick a letter in one of that's been in here. So, for instance, if the O was the hard one, these 4 crosswords that's been in here. So, for instance, if the O was the hard one, I guarantee you, I haven't seen it but like 1 or 2 times. All right, number 9, Emery's. What French ship became known as the world's first ironclad battleship? What French ship became known as the world's first ironclad battleship? I need the ship name. See, I changed the questions up because somebody admitted to me they had a photographic memory. So, because I was going to actually leave like the 6 questions that had already been done because we'd done the test episodes and failed miserably on all of them. Or I should say, I failed miserably on all of them. Ouch. But somebody said they had an eclectic memory, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw him off. No, Dan, it is not the correct. Emery's is the Gloire. The Gloire was the first ironclad battleship. And with that, we give the 9 to the green. And Emery's, it is your choice again. Where would you like to go? And guys, please remember to let me know if the chat starts slowing down because I have been trying to time it. The problem is there's nothing that shows up on my webpage, on the professor's webpage on the YouTube in the chat. So I can't actually time the chats with what's going on the screen. So in a way, I'm doing a little bit of guessing in that regard. Number 5. One of my boxes that was giving me hell, but not anymore. Which Austrian composer became known as the father of the string quartet and father of the symphony? Which Austrian composer became known as the father of the string quartet and father of the symphony? And again, guys, remember the corners are good till we get to those last 5 questions, in which people will be stealing your corners. Do not forget, when we get through 20, from question 21 to 25, a correct answer will get you 2 squares. You'll get the square that you chose, and you'll be able to choose one other square of your opponent. And the capture function still is in place. Correct, Emery's? It is indeed Franz Joseph Haydn was known as the father of the string quartet and father of the symphony. Uh-oh, Turtle and Dan getting shut out so far here. All right, Emery's. You get the next choice again. Where do we go now on the board? And again, I'm not as particular with the spelling on this one. When we get to the Now You See It game, if we get to it, that one I am a little more particular on. Number 4. Here is box number 4 and the question. The Arab mathematician Al-Hazen wrote a book on which he described the structure of what part of the human body? The Arab mathematician Al-Hazen wrote a book on which he described the structure of what part of the human body? So that's what we are looking for. The Arab mathematician Al-Hazen wrote a book on which he described the structure of what part of the human body. So as you can see, I think I changed 7 questions when I was revamping this. Correct, turtle. The human eye. And which means white has taken a spot on the board. Alright, turtle, it is your choice. Where would you like to go? Number 17. All right. Question number 17. What city was known as the world's earliest trading center before it came tumbling down? What city was known as the world's earliest trading center before it came tumbling down? No, Dan's, it is not good. So we are looking for what city was known as the world's earliest trading center before it came tumbling down. Oh, I know I was going to rant about it a little bit. It's not against anything on YouTube or anything of that. Game show garbage. Why did they quit doing the game shows? They basically are putting their game show reviews on hiatus. Correct, Emery's? Jericho. Jericho was considered the world's earliest trading center, and before the walls came tumbling down. Dun 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 dun. So Emery's takes box number 17, and it is your choice, Emery's. Where would you like to go? I have no idea what shup up is, Name. Number 3. So Emery's going to try to steal Turtle's box back from him. At Bell Labs in New Jersey, Penzias and Wilson discovered a constant spectrum of what type of radiation left over from the Big Bang. At Bell Labs in New Jersey, Penzias and Wilson discovered a constant spectrum of what type of radiation left over from the Big Bang. I'm trying to figure out what a shup is. If I knew how to shup, I might do it. At Bell Labs in New Jersey, Penzias and Wilson discovered a constant spectrum of what kind of radiation left over from the Big Bang. Nope, Knight, it is not gamma radiation. All right, Knight is jumping in, so we got our 4 players. At Bell Labs in New Jersey, Penzias and Wilson discovered a constant spectrum of what type of radiation left over from the Big Bang? No, Dan, it is not Hood. Correct, Emery's? They discovered there was microwave radiation left over from the Big Bang. And with that, Emery's not only takes box number 3, but he captures the box in between. Emery's is on a roll at the moment. All right, Emery's. It is your choice. It is for some people only. Okay, what, Nate? I'll let you have that one, whatever that means. Box number 8, and here is the question. In 1881, Prince Charles ascended to the throne of what country and became King Carol I? Should say ascended, not ascending. See, I don't always check all my grammar. In 1881, Prince Charles ascended to the throne of what country and became King Carol I? Now you got to steal it back now, quiet. Now, like I said, I decided I was going to start throwing every question I have in my files into the game. I was holding off on the science. I was holding off on some of the math questions and some of the computer language questions. But I was getting to a point where it's like they're just kind of like surrounded. Hey, Bobby, how we doing tonight? Oh, let's see who got it first. Emery's just beat you in, quiet. It was indeed Romania. It was indeed Romania. Nope, Dan's, it is not lost. Yeah, what is West Virginia? Certainly, Nane, you can ask any question you like. And for whatever reason, my screen is not coloring here, so I have to depend on that one. All right, Emery's, it is your turn. Like I said, I can't guarantee I'm going to make sense when I answer it. Number 21. Emery's going to try to take the corner boxes out of the picture. All right, here is question number 21. In which Swiss city would you find the capital of the International Olympic Committee? In which Swiss city would you find the capital of the International Olympic Committee? Like I said, my head cold is killing me. And I don't think the beer and the alcohol is helping. As much as I would like it to help, I don't think it's helping. So again, in which Swiss... Oh, no sleep mode. No sleep mode. In which Swiss city would you find the capital of the International Olympic Committee? And again, guys, like I told for those of you that are just joining in, welcome to List Wits. Oh, let's see who got that one first. Dan scores it first on that one. It's indeed Lausanne. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which means Dan takes the blue corner. And Emery's is going to have to fight to get that one back. Nope, it is not task. All right, Dan, it is your choice as to where we go next. Again, remember, you can choose any box that is connected. So right now, about the only box, I will tell you about that in a minute, Bobby. You can choose any box that is connected vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. So right now, there's only about 5 boxes that you cannot choose. 1, 6, 20, 24, and 25. Everything else is eligible. I decided, just to let you guys know, because of the swap over to YouTube, I am not going to do a 24-hour stream. Nope, Dan's blue, Emery's. Dan is blue. I got the right color in there. That's why I wrote it down. Dan blue, Knight is red. I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream. I'm doing something a little different. Nope, it is not cask and it is not last. Uh-oh. I just saw a box that did not do what it was supposed to do. Give me 1 minute. I'm trying to figure out. I think the computer just froze up. There we go. In which religion do followers practice filial piety or respect for their ancestors and parents? All right. Let's see. Now that I know that, I can change that to a darker color. Change blue on the Go Gang to a darker blue. All right. See, things like that will definitely help. All right. Basically, what it is, or what I decided to do, starting the weekend of November 6th, correct, Emery's? Confucianism, or Confucianism, which makes it a green square again. Starting on the weekend of November 6th, I am basically taking that week off from work. I'm going on vacation. And the reason I am going on vacation is because Monday, November the 9th, is birthday boy. And I decided, like a few others, that rather than me going out, getting drunk, doing all the stupid stuff old people supposedly do on their birthdays, I'm coming on to YouTube for an entire week, and I am giving away stuff. It will not be 24-hour streams. It'll be maybe 2 to 3 hours on Saturday, 2 to 3 hours on Sunday, 2 to 3 hours on Monday, 4 to 5 hours on Tuesday. I don't know. It's just basically how long I can last on air. So we may have a day that hits an 8-hour stream. Yeah, 350. Sometimes I feel like it. Like today, I have definitely felt like it. So basically, for at least 7 days, there will be a List Wits broadcast. We will be giving away stuff with every game. So my guess is it'll be 2 to 3 games a night, give or take. Certain games will be giving bigger prizes. And I showed this one off earlier. This is basically, and ignore the folded cardboard because I'm going to repackage that, is a 3D shadow box of the Avengers. That's one of the prizes I picked up today. And I absolutely love this. And basically, I got this from my shop for like next to nothing. And I will, because she basically gives everybody a deal when they come in to buy stuff. And one of the things I bought was basically the price that she gave me. No, I didn't miss it, Emery's. I knew it was there. Nope, it is not case and it is not boot. Alright, question number 10. In what book does Mustafa Mond state that people should not use the terms mother and father as everyone belongs to everyone else? Nope, it is not book either, Dans. No SAO stuff. SAO as in... I'm trying to think of what SAO is off the top of my head. But like I told everybody, here's my one rule for when I do this. Now, Nate, you got to be one of my 4 players in this game to choose a square. This is basically the closed game. We've been trying to test it about 4 episodes, and now that I got it working, I wanted to run a full run on it. And then once we get that one done, we're going to do the open game afterwards, which will be open to everybody to participate in. My one qualification, so to speak, is when I do these giveaway streams, I gotta have participants on the channel. So it's basically, if I don't have X number of players participating, nope, not Brave New Mind, Emery's. If I don't have X number of players participating, and then it's basically the giveaway games will not be done until I get that number of people on the channel and participating and chatting. And Knight gets it first with Brave New World, and which makes this one a red square. Alright, Knight, it is your choice. Where would you like to go? So again, if you guys know anybody that likes the game shows, loves List Wits, wants to participate, please tell them to start coming by, especially during that week. Like I said, some of the prizes will be the smaller stuff, like I usually do, the little itty-bitty things like the Underdog Lunchbox and the little mini collectibles. But some of them will be actually pretty damn good to participate with. And like I said, that's just one example. And when we get this game done, I will show you at least one more. I will show you at least one more, and I'll probably throw a couple others out there so you guys can see. Alright, Knight. So again, you can pick any number pretty much but 1, 6, 20, or 25. Now, it can't take 25 because there's no color connected to that one yet. It has to be a number that has a color physically attached to it, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. So right now, about the only 5 boxes that cannot be chosen are 1, 6, 20, 24, and 25. It has to connect. Go read the book. You'll forget all about the song, because that book is like, it's like depressing. I mean, totally depressing. So again, there we go. Number 16. All right, here is the question. What island nation was supposedly created when Izanagi dipped his spear into the oceans? Now, you got to treat it like a game of Othello or Go, Knight. As basically, I don't know if you've ever He's been guessing, Emery's. He's been guessing. If you've ever played the game of Othello, you can only like put one disc down where it connects to the others. Yeah, what island nation was supposedly created when Izanagi dipped his spear into the oceans? Yep, and like I said, I gotta get marks. That's the one thing I probably could have done today, but I didn't do it. Because like I said, I gotta find a balance between my shipping and my cost and my prize piling. So I'm definitely going to get Mark's package out to him. I'm going to say next week, but don't quote me on that one. That's my plan. And correct, Emery's? It was indeed Japan. Japan was supposedly created when that fly's going to bug me now. When Izanagi. Yeah, I mean surf. Why am I thinking mark? Dang it. I'm losing my marbles. No, I told you it's this. I'm going screwy tonight. Oh, I'm hoping I didn't click the wrong thing there. Yes, I did mean surf. I really did. And Emery's takes box number 16. Hey, Cork, how we doing tonight? Funny thing is, because I got his paper sitting there waiting to go. I got the address written down on it, the whole 9 yards. I brain spasmed when I was saying a name. Yeah, because Mark got the what did Mark get? Not the Firefly one, Star Trek one. Yeah, that's it. Nope, it is not Paige. Dan? Alright, your choice, Emery's. Like I said, you gotta bear with me. I'm fighting this head cold, so certain things are not working in the memory like they should. All right, number 15. Uh-oh. Emery's trying to steal the box back. What is the often abused hormone that is underproduced in dwarfism and overproduced in gigantism? I can't speak English now either. In gigantism. What is the often abused hormone that is underproduced in dwarfism and overproduced in gigantism? And there are two answers I will take for this one. Again, if you guys know anybody that likes game shows, that likes list wits, enjoys quizzes and trivia, please remind them they got to stop by for that week. The more participants I have, the more games I will run. And nope, it is not testosterone. It is not achondroplasia. It is not the one I'm looking for. Let me make sure, just to be sure there's not another name for it. Hey, Nerdy, how we doing? It is not thyroid. See, Nerdy? I'm going to show it off again, just since Nerdy showed up. Make sure you're here for that week, Nerdy, because there is one of the prizes. And again, ignore the box falling apart around it. It's one of the prizes coming up the week of the 6th. Like I said, it was a 3D shadow box I picked up today, among other things. But we are definitely running Prize Week starting on the 6th of November. Don't know how many things I'll be giving out. I can't give you that one, Turtle, as much as I would like to. As much as I would like to, I can't give you that one. Nope, it is not pituitary. What is the often abused hormone that is underproduced in dwarfism and overproduced in giganticism? And like I said, I got a couple more I'm going to show off today that I picked up for the prize week. The one thing I decided was I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream. Not with the move to YouTube, simply because it's not that I don't trust YouTube. It's the fact I don't know how they would treat the video as one huge 24-hour broadcast. And I think they actually would. It would just keep running and running. Then I have to go in and clip it. So what I'm going to do, the week of birthday week. Nope, not Anderson. Hey, Surf, how are we doing today? We are looking for the often abused hormone that is underproduced in dwarfism and overproduced in gigantism. Gigantism. There we go. I told you guys I can't. My speech is not working as much as I would like it to. Like I said, Turtle was close earlier. Turtle, you were really close earlier. I just couldn't give it to you with what you'd given me as your answer. But yeah, like I said, November 6th, November 7th, November 8th, November 9th, November 10th, November 11th, and definitely November 12th. I will be doing a List Wits broadcast. So my plan is, again, this is my plan. I'm going to watch everybody that I want to watch before I broadcast. So that means I won't miss Nerdy on Monday. I won't miss Nikki on Tuesday. Won't miss Al if he does his Wednesday broadcast. I don't think I have anybody I will really watch on Thursdays or Fridays. And it's like after I watch those broadcasts for a while, drop in, say hi to everybody. I will be on here doing a broadcast every day that week. It will involve 2 or 3 games per broadcast. The prizes will be given out. Correct, Turtle. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for HGH or Somatoturfin. One of the two. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this one. I just know this is the spelling for it. And that means that box number 15 turns to white. Alright, Turtle. I couldn't take Soma because Soma and Somatoturfin are kind of different. Believe it or not, they are actually different. Alright, Turtle, it is your choice. Where would you like to go? No, Soma is not the specific hormone. That's the one. That was one of those where I said I would take 2 answers. I would take HGH or Somatoturfin. I guess that's how you would say it. Oh, it probably was in a recent one, but it was probably the one about the Indian gods. Alright, number 2. In Gustav Klimt's painting, Hope, Ill, 3 women bow their heads below a pregnant woman who has what protruding from her gown? Yeah, you'd be surprised how many Come here, mouse. There we go. You would be surprised how many answers fit multiple questions. I have one I'm working on. If you've ever watched $1 Million Mine, it will probably be the only game that I run where there will actually be 6 winners or no winners. In Gustav Klimt's painting, Hope Ill, 3 women bow their heads below a pregnant woman who has what protruding from her gown? But yeah, like I said, that's why I said there were only really 2 specific answers I would have taken on that question. So again, guys, if you guys know anybody that likes game shows and so on and so forth, please remind them to drop by that week. I'm going to plug this thing over and over every episode until the 6th. Correct, Turtle. In Gustav Klimt's painting, Hope Ill, the woman actually has a skull protruding from her gown. And with that, White takes a second square, and Emery's is losing his charm in the answer columns. All right, Turtle. It is your choice. Where would you like to go? But yeah, if you've ever seen $1 Million Mine, I love the layout of the game. And I got to thinking, I'm like, if I use this, which I'm definitely trying to figure out if I can do it or not, it will be one of the few games that I do where there are definitely multiple winners at one time. The only problem is I'm trying to figure out is how I'm going to use that with the vault. That's the one issue I've had. It may be one of the few games where it's basically no numbers will come off the board, but all 6 people would get a yes. Number 20. Well, I'm surprised you didn't go for 14 on that one, Turtle. I really am. But there's always strategy that I don't know. During the Woodrow Wilson presidency of the United States, the Keating-Owen Act passed, limiting what previous common practice in the United States. Let me say that again. During the Woodrow Wilson presidency of the United States, the Keating-Owen Act passed, limiting what previously common practice in the United States. And believe it or not, this one surprised me. I did not know this one. During the Woodrow presidency of the United States, the Keating-Owen Act passed, limiting what previously. Correct, Emerys? It was indeed child labor. The Keating-Owen Act limited child labor. Uh-oh, and we have a connection. As Emery takes 2 greens off the board, adds 2 greens to his collection. So I'm surprised Quiet went for 20 that early. I really am. Alright, Emery's, it is your choice. Where would you like to go now? And now every box is available. Every remaining box on the board is available for use. Number 1. And here is the question. In Mount Angel, Oregon, there was a college without walls named for this activist The college remained open for a 10-year period from 1973 to 1983. Who was this activist? In Mount Angel, Oregon, there was a college without walls named for this activist that remained open from 1973 to 1983. Who was the activist? Nene, it is known as Panel Attack Quiz 25. It was basically, it's an adaptation of a Japanese trivia game show. I know most people, when they think Japanese, think ridiculous physical stunts. This is one of the few that I found that was pretty much straight trivia. And I only found a text of the game. I couldn't find any video of it. So I basically adapted this from the description of the game. I'm going to give this one to Turtle. I think I gotta give this one to Turtle, Emery's. Chaves is... I think that one I gotta give to Turtle on that one. It was indeed named after Cesar Chavez. Because I think with that name, that one that one would be an iffy one. That one would be an iffy one. Alright, Turtle, it is your choice. We are getting down. We are down to the last 5 questions before the attack mode. So as you can see, there's a little strategy on the board on this one. Because A, when you get to the attack mode, you're going to capture the square you capture, plus you choose a square. So it'll be interesting to see what that does. Usually it doesn't, Emery's, but that one I kind of had to. That one I kind of had to. If you'd put Chavez without the E, I would have said yeah. Alright, number 7. What performing art is represented by the deity Laka? What performing art is represented by the deity Laka? See, I think I've actually used her in a previous question, but I think it was like, she wasn't an answer, but I think I used her like, she did something for one of the gods, I think. What performing art is represented by the deity Laka? Correct, Emery's. This one had to be a little more specific. It's hula dancing. Hula dancing was represented by Laka. Which means we add another green to the board. And we are down to the last 4 before the attack mode. International contemporary. I don't think the gods and goddesses had anything to do with contemporary music. All right, Emery's, it is your choice. Where would you like to go? Nope, sir. It is not hate. Number 6. And here is question number 6. Which Supreme Court justice was once turned down for a law clerkship by an FDR Supreme Court justice because of their gender? Yep, we're going to take a break between rounds on this one because I'm going to make it so I can do a clip on this. Because now that I got this one working, I'm going to record it or set up a timer on it so I can clip it and then go to do the next one. Like I said, this is the episode that now that I got this working, I want to see if I can get everything right in timing, Emery's. Nope, it is not hose, surf. Which Supreme Court justice was once turned down for a law clerkship by ignore the second what, that's a typo on my part, by a FDR Supreme Court justice because of their gender? Nope, not Marshall, Emery's. Which Supreme Court justice was once turned down for a law clerkship by a FDR Supreme Court justice because of their gender? No law students in the room. Correct, Turtle. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was turned down by Felix Frankfurter. Yep, that's his name. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was turned down for a law clerkship for Felix Frankfurter because she was a female. And Turtle takes that square. And we're down to 3 questions left and we go into attack mode. All right, Turtle, it is your choice. I see one good box for Turtle at the moment. There's one of those where he's got to get the box and beat everybody else to it. And number 19. All right, here's the question. Actually, give me 1 minute because I'm going to go get my beer. I'm going to try to kill this cold with alcohol. Hopefully. All right, number 19. Here we go. In history, it has been called Chew, Paganacea, and Colvin. What do we call it today? In history, it has been called Chew, I think. My pronunciation on this one I didn't work on. Paganacea, and Colvin. What do we know this as today? Wrong thing. There we go. In history, it has been called Chew, Paganacea, and Colvin. What do we know this as today? Ow, 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 ow. And I'm sore from like doing all the walking at the flea market today. Nope, it is not Pangea, Emery's. In history, it has been called Chew, Paganacea, and Colvin. What do we know it as today? Give me a minute, because I'm going to move the light back a little. I've been trying to figure out why the glare has been screwy. Now I know why. In history, we have called this has been known as Chew, Paganacea, and Calvin. What do we know this as today? Nope, not earthquakes, Turtle. It still doesn't look right. Ah. I'm trying to figure out where my glare is coming from. And this is why I'm not on camera. Nope, Emery's, it is not badminton. I'm wondering if it's coming off the whiteboard. I'm thinking it's coming. It's actually coming. It's bouncing back off the whiteboard. Is that what I think it's doing? Because I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm like, I'm seeing something's just not looking right. In history, it's been called Chew, Paganacea, and Calvin. What do we know this as today? Nope, Turtle is not the law of God. And I would tell my players right now, it is a sport. In history, it's been called Chew, Paganacea, and Calvin. This is one of the questions I actually changed to because of you, Emery's. It's one of the questions I actually changed because somebody reminded me they had a super memory. Now, see, if I had enough people on, I was doing Hollywood Squares, I think this would be one of those great joke answers. Correct, Emery's. It is known as golf. Nene had it right. I just couldn't take Nene's answer because Nene was not one of the 4 players on that one. Which means Emery's takes the green again. All right, Emery's. It is your choice. We are down to 2 questions before the attack round begins. I had to count real quick off the top of my head. Told you, not working upstairs. But yeah, Nene had it right on their guess. Number 18. All right, here is the question. In 1951, the Harlem Globetrotters played for a then time record 75,000 fans in the Olympic Stadium in which city? In 1951, the Harlem Globetrotters played for at that time a record 75,000 fans in the Olympic Stadium in which city? I think this was one of those questions that was on there that I didn't have to change. I think. In 1951, the Harlem Globetrotters played for, at the time, a record. And Emery's just beat you in on that one, Turtle, like by a hair. It was indeed Berlin. Which means green takes the square. All right, Emery's. This is the last question before the attack round begins. Which one would you like to try? Number 25. All right, here's the last question before the attack round. What geometric shape can be traced or drawn by using quadratic functions such as y equals x squared? What geometric shape can be traced or drawn by using quadratic functions such as y equals x squared? He's that desperate to beat you, Turtle. He's that desperate to beat you. Because I'm going to use that opportunity as glare. I know what it is. I know that's what it is. What geometric shape can be traced or drawn by using correct Emery's? Y equals x squared will result in a parabola every time. All right. Now it gets interesting. We have 5 questions left. What this means is, see, Emery's, remember my rule. If you miss the first one, I wouldn't be able to take your second guess until after Turtle guessed. Turtle, Dan, or Knight. All right, here's how the attack round works. Again, you will pick a square. Whoever gets it will be eligible to change any one other square to their color. And just remember, it goes across 1 through 5 and so on and so forth, just like normal. Nope, after the game, Emery. I do the break after the game. So, Emery's, it is your choice. Because again, I'm going to use the post game to do the little screen change. So it's kind of like that's where I'll know to do the cut when I send it to when I go up to do the YouTube video edits. So we wait for Emery's to make his choice. So again, so let's say Turtle gets this next question right, what Emery chooses. He would pick one of the 5 squares. We flip that one, make whatever changes are on the board. Then he selects a second square, the colored square that's already been done. We convert that to his color, and we make the same changes, the same captures. So that's why this game officially does not end, even if you get to the attack mode, because all it takes is one question to flip an entire board. All right, number 11. So again, whoever gets this square and will be able to flip one other square. In which historical document does clause 61 give a certain group of barons the power to override unlawful acts of the king? In which historical document does clause 61 give a certain group of barons the power to override unlawful acts of the king? And Emery's just beat you in again, Turtle. I'm thinking Emery's has got the faster internet connection. That's what I'm thinking. Is indeed the Magna Carta. Whoop. So we flip box 11. All right, Emery's. You can now flip box 1, 2, 6, or 21. Which box would you like to flip to a different color? 1, 2, 6, or 21? And Emery's chooses to flip box number 1, and in doing so forces a flip of box number 6. Again, the capture function still takes place. All right, Emery's, it is your choice again. Where would you like to go? Box number 12. And here is the question. In science, what is the quantity that measures an atom's likeliness to attract electrons? In science, what is the quantity that measures an atom's likeliness to attract electrons? Now, I will be honest, I thought about like shrinking it even more and putting like 36 on there. But I got to thinking, I'm like, okay, well, right now I'm at right at 1 hour on the game. I'm like thinking 36 is going to kill me. Oh, look at Karg trying to stir things up between the players. No sleep mode. I don't know why it's doing that today. Correct, Emery's, is indeed electronegativity. And with that, box 12 goes to green, and you can steal either one of the two remaining boxes. I can guess which one he's going for, but I gotta get him to say it physically. And Emery steals number 21. And it did not change colors. There it goes. It was slower changing colors than I thought it was going to. All right, Emery's. Hi, hon.
Hi.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing much.
All right, Emery's. It is your choice again. I'm trying to see if there's a way. Yeah, there's a way. It's just the Turtle's pretty much got to nail all three of them. All right, here is question number 14. James Puckle patented what specific part of modern weapons in 1718? James Puckle patented what specific part of modern weapons in 1718? What?
Nothing. Why do you keep looking at me?
Because you keep staring over here like I'd done something.
No. Let's see what the modifications you made to the system.
Oh, you mean your garden?
Mm-hmm.
I put the log on top of it to keep the hose from popping out. Yeah, we will not talk about the fish dying.
Since we would blame each other.
Let me see who got that one first. Let's see. Turtle said square bullet, and Emery said revolving cylinder, and indeed it was the revolving chamber, or revolving cylinder. And that means Emery's takes square number 14. And as there is only one square left to capture, Emery's takes...
You okay?
Yes, head cold's killing me. Square number 2. All right, Emery's. This is getting down to nitty gritty. I'm trying to see if there's any... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I'm thinking that Turtle can only capture 10 squares at most. If my math is right. So officially, I think the game would actually end at this point. But we're going to let Emery's pick, and we're going to see what happens. Because I think the most that could be captured now are 10 squares by an opponent. Box number 23. In the song Imagine, John Lennon claims it's easy to imagine that this location doesn't exist. In the song Imagine, John Lennon claims it's easy to imagine that this location doesn't exist. What?
Nothing.
Oh, see, Emery's used a wordy dirt. Tax.
But it's not a 4-letter word.
And Emery's is correct again. It was indeed heaven. In the song Imagine, John Lennon says it's easy to imagine that heaven doesn't exist. And This is almost a clean sweep, Emery's. And the final question of the board. While it started as a 19... I apologize, folks. While it started as a 1950s literary movement with such authors as William Burroughs, Allen Ginsberg, and Jack Kerouac, it is now more synonymous with the bongo playing poets and is said to have inspired the 1960 movement of the hippies. What is this literary movement? I will give you that one, Emery's, even though you didn't spell it right. They are actually beatniks, not beatniks. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a clean sweep for the Panel 25 quiz for Emery's. Now officially, if I had not counted beatnik, remember, you would have been locked out till all the other opponents had tried to guess. But as there's only Turtle participating, you would have been locked out till Turtle had tried to guess.
Autocorrect.
Autocorrect. Somebody's using his phone or his tablet to participate. Alright, so congratulations, Emery. You basically clean up the board. I'm not sure if it's going to normally end like that. We shall have to see on a future attempt. Alright, Emery's. With that,
Well,
Bubble says bye, folks.
yeah. So, night.
Give me a kiss.
Mm-hmm. Oh, kissy.
Alright, let me get to my questions for you. Alright, bear with me, Emery's, while I get these questions pulled up.
It's punishment.
What is?
Some of the questions.
No, my computer is being punishment.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Emery. Night, night.
Alright.
Oh, night, Turtle. And who else I saw?
Alright, Emery's. Ooh, I don't like those. 1 minute. I do not like those. Give me 1 minute, Emery. I gotta find one that I can use. Wow, these are going to be actually pretty easy because it just happens to be the file I have. All right, Emery's. We're going to give you 3 questions. About fads. We're going to give you 3 questions about fads. These are surprisingly easy because I have the wrong file open and I don't feel like wasting the system doing it. I am going to describe 3 items that were fads in the 1950s. You have to tell me what these 3 fads are. Okay? These are surprisingly pretty short, pretty simple. Alright, so again, you have to give her 1, 2, 3. If you don't know one, type in pass. I will take them in order from your answers. Number 1, metal spring toy that does the stair step. I'm looking for a metal spring toy that does the stair step. Number 2, teenage dances where shoes are optional. Teenage dances where shoes are optional. And number 3, slip-on shoes that carry money. These are 3 fads from the 1950s. Metal spring toy that does the stair stepper. Teenage dances where shoes are optional. And slip-on shoes that carry money. You have 90 seconds from now to give me those 3 fads. Now, like I said, it just happened to be the file I had open, Quark. Because basically what I do is I find something with 3 identical ones. And then I go with whatever comes up. Like I said, the one I had up, I kind of like cheated because I went from another one that was even easier. So it was like, really, I should have had the PDF file open, but I didn't. So this will probably be an easy night for the vault. Yep, that's all 3 of them. So I can get rid of that one, get rid of that one, and get rid of that one. That is indeed all 3 of the memories. So with that,
Come closer. Curious about my book? It tells the story of your unavoidable doom.
uh-oh, my bamboo got stuck. 4, 5, and 7. So we are pulling 4 numbers off the vault. All right, Emery's. I'm going to step out of the way. And again, you get to choose the 4-digit combination for the vault. What is the 4-digit combination that we are looking for? Three 3078 is 3078. Our combination to the vault. No, it is not our combination to the vault at the moment. All right, guys, with that, give me 2 minutes approximately, because I'm going to go pull out the other prizes to show you guys what's up there.
You take the secrets, I'll take your life.
So We'll have the church graphic up for about 2 minutes at most, hopefully, and I will be right back. Yes, Nene, the next one is open to everybody. I do one closed game and one open game, or try to. You mean what day? Then I do them on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I do them on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays unless something comes up, and I try to inform everybody on the each broadcast whether or not there's going to be a delay. For instance, I do know, I think November 22nd, I will not be broadcasting that Tuesday. Simply because our city council moved their meeting to Tuesday because Thanksgiving weekend. But I tried for Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock and Saturdays at 9:30. And Saturday only gets bumped to 9:30 while the Doctor Who season's running on BBC. After that, it's moved back to 8 o'clock Central Time. Because I even put off football for broadcast. Alright guys, welcome back. Quick commercial break is what we had there, because like I said, I was going to pull out some of the other prizes. Sure, that's what he says. That's what Emery says. Oh, I gotta remember I can't do a save yet because I pulled my drive out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I promised you guys, I was going to show you some of the stuff that is planned on being given away during the week. During prize week. And this one I actually liked. I don't know how many people are going to agree with me on this one. But what I found was basically someone that had a connection to the Painted Horses series. Oh, let's see if we can get that up there. Of sculpting. And what this looks like, and I may pick up a couple of more, I don't know yet, are basic, simple sculptures of painted horses. And the camera doesn't really do them justice, and the light doesn't do them justice. I actually like them. If I was going to be a sculptor collector, I would give these serious consideration for myself or for Julie. That's one of the small ones. This was one that I did not, this one I bought like a couple of weeks ago, and it's just been sitting there waiting for me to show it off. I've been holding off on showing that one. If I get the box to close right again. But I said I was going to show you guys the ones I picked up today. Now, cover does not want to go back on the box for whatever reason. I will take care of that shortly. Just make sure I keep it all together. I asked some time ago what you guys preferred as gifts or prizes. And one of the answers that I gave, or the choices I gave, were usable objects, toys or games, and collectibles. I wasn't surprised that collectibles won. That's one reason I picked up the horses. But the one that came in second on the list was games. So mainly what I had been looking for were collectibles and games. Well, I found these on Game Board Geek, is where I had found the original description for them. And it just so happened that they are like extremely affordable if you buy it from comic book shops and stuff. So I picked up what are known as Redaki. This is basically a card game. What I did not know, and these are like totally, completely packaged, so I've never opened them, and I'm not going to, is they are like clear plastic cards, like the Magic game and the Firefly game and the Star Trek game. They are supposedly very, very, very visually appealing, more so for the art than for the game. So what I decided to do was pick up 2 sets of them, and I'm going to actually put them together in one prize. So it's basically, I don't know if anybody even plays it, so I figured I could get both of them, and I'm shipping them out so that you guys actually get a full game player versus player from these. But it's a complete tin of, oh, what was in this thing? I forget. 43 cards, a card screen, a actual card holder or deck holder. But again, I have been told, and like I said, I have not opened them. I've never even seen them before. But I have been told these cards are actually clear plastic with art on them. So we shall see if they go over. Like I said, one of the easiest things to pick up anymore today are card game packs. But it's basically, I know they say this is like for one player, so I figured they're as affordable as they are. I'm just getting 2, so somebody gets an entire game where they actually get to play against somebody. So that's number 2 that I picked up recently. Number 3 I picked up, again, went back to the game function. And because I do a lot of my stuff at this flea market stored auction stuff, I will admit that these boxes were opened, but I have already checked, and all the parts seem to be in all of them. But we have the game of 7-Fold. I have not even looked at the reviews for this one yet, so I don't know if it works. But because it was already opened, I basically just went in and checked to make sure that all the pieces were there. So again, there's the game option. That's one of the prizes that I had. All right, I apologize, 9.
Since my presence, these books still rent themselves, you know.
And finally, this is the one I picked up today that if I wasn't giving away, I would be keeping. The game is very simple, it's very old, it's very popular. It's basically the game of Yahtzee. However, what I found today, I could not pass up on. I couldn't do it simply because, as you can see, there's the Firefly logo. Oop. And what it is the game of Yahtzee with the cup holder is the actual Serenity spaceship. I'm trying to get in here. This was the one that I said if I weren't giving it away, I would be keeping myself. Just because I am a huge Firefly fan. Doctor Who and Firefly are the 2 greatest science fiction series ever put together. But it is basically the simple game of Yahtzee with the Serenity spaceship as the dice holder. So those, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the prizes that are going to be going out during the special week. So again, the trick is I gotta have participants. If I don't have that many participants, I won't be doing the big prizes until I do get those participants. So make sure you guys let everybody know November 6th through November 13th is the plan. I will be doing at least one broadcast every day, 2 to 3 hours. One of the games will be the small prizes. One of the games will be the bigger prizes. I've already broken it down as to what is going where. But I want it to work. I want this YouTube thing to be right. So I decided that's how we're going to pull it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, while I get the music back on, now that we are getting ready to do the open game, we're going to take another game that I fixed that had been giving me problems Thursday for whatever reason. And what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to put all these, if I can get my phone camera to work, I will put them on Instagram, but I'm having all sorts of network problems with my phone. Because for whatever reason, Instagram seems to only be designed for phones. Can't do it on my PC for whatever reason. And I thought I knew tech stuff, but it's turning into a nightmare for me. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time now for Listwit's second game of the night. And we are going to be performing a game that we attempted to run on Tuesday, but we hit a snag because the host goofed. You can turtle. Basically, as long as I get confirmation from both sides. Because it's basically, I will admit, some of the prizes are more valuable than others. And like I said, if I have the money, there's one more big prize I am going to be getting in 2 weeks, like the day of the broadcast. And I know it's going to cost me a ton to get, but it's something I really like. I really think somebody else that's a collector or a fan will like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are going to pull up the second show of the night and the final show of the night. And let me get the thing set up so it's good to go. But again, we were attempting to do this on Tuesday, but for whatever, I hit a snag. Now, like I said, you got to remember, that's the key. You got to make sure everybody knows. Because like I said, if I only have like one person on the channel, I'm not going to be giving away the big prize because it's only one person participating. I mean, I would, if it was one person, I'll give away something. It's just, it depends on how many people are here, how many people are participating determines what prize gets given out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Now You See It. And basically, this is one of those few games where it's spelled no matter what. I won't take any alternatives. Because the answers will be right in front of you. The answers are on the screen. You just have to find them. This game is basically a word search. For instance, the game I am about to display, we are going to be looking for 25 words. And I believe this is the one that had about 37 words in the actual puzzle. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I don't think I have a theme song for Now You See It, do I? Let me see if I have a theme song for that one. I may not have a theme song for that one. Nope, I don't have a theme song for that one. It is time for Now You See It. Now, basically, what this is every word is worth 1 to 5 points depending on which row it is in. If it's in the top row, it'll be worth a point. Bottom second. And that is not the right one. That I know is not the right one. Or actually it is. I just have to make one fix. There we go. What you have are 5 rows of letters. I will reveal the clue for the first one. After we read off the clue, we will reveal the row of letters. And in that row of letters is the actual answer to the clue. It's not a trivia quiz. It's not trivia. It's not a quiz. It's a little more wordplay more than it. Oh, my voice is finally going. I knew it was going to drop. He's been threatening to all day. So, as you can see, the clue for the first word is, "You dirty little bastard." I will reveal one of the 5 lines, and it is simply a speed race for you to tell me what the actual word is that we are looking for. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are looking for the clue for "You dirty little bastard." And it is in... Hold on. Give me a minute. Why does that come up wrong? That can't... Damn it. That came up wrong. Alright, there we go. I had to get the right puzzle board up. Duh. I had the wrong board, because that's the other one I haven't fixed. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this game going. So we are looking for the word that relates to this clue. Let's get this game going. And you can see, row 3 has come off the board, so it is a 3-point word. Yeah, I think this is the only one I didn't change. I think this is the only clue I have not changed. And indeed, it is begins. Alright, so Emery scores the first 3. We reset the board. And we reveal the second clue. Paul, Ringo, George, John, and Elvis could bring sounds out of them. That is your clue. Paul, Ringo, George, John, and Elvis could bring sounds out of them. And we are looking for a not responding computer. Give it a second. It started doing the Microsoft Circle thing. I was not expecting it to do that on this game. Give it a... It's acting weird again. It is definitely acting weird again. There we go. We are looking for a 1-point word. Paul, Ringo, George, John, and Elvis could bring sounds out of them. What word are we looking for? Paul, Ringo, George, John, and Elvis could bring sounds out of them. We are looking for one word in that line that is worth 1 point. And Turtle got it first. We were looking for... Come on. Ah, my computer is being really slow here. We were definitely looking for teen. I gotta get... I don't know why it's slowing down. It shouldn't have. See, I even changed certain words in here. Like I said, I told you that's why I have like 30... There are like 37 possibles. We just have to be patient with the computer because for whatever reason it's been acting up on this one. That's if I put that's if I put the pork one back in there. Because like I said, I took at least 2 out that I had used. I know, panel attack worked, and I figured I was going to have more problem with that one because there's like more graphics to that one. This one's basically, it does 5 things. It basically uncovers the board, lights up the letters, and that's it. So I'm trying to figure out why this one's giving me problems today. Alright, let's do this. Give me 1 minute. We're going to do something real quick. And we're going to see if we can fix this little issue. Because if you guys know, I've run this one before. There we go. Alright. The next clue is push the pasta washers to the limit. We're going to push the pasta washers to the limit. And for whatever reason, this one is just slow. So we're going to have to be a little patient. And we are looking for 1 point answer. Push the pasta washers to the limit. Well, the funny thing is like it came up on the screen you guys are looking at, and I'm still waiting for it to reveal the letters. And Emery's comes in first with strain. Push the pasta washers. Pasta washer is a pasta strainer. And to the limit is indeed you put a strain on something. Yeah, it looks like this is one we're going to have to be patient on because it's definitely not liking something. Because it keeps doing a reset on my PC. Keep getting not responding. Wow. It has never been this slow. Although I think it was being slow, sort of slow on the Tuesday broadcast. I just didn't think it was going to, I don't think it was this bad. Yep, my computer is going on strike apparently. Or it just wants me to get away from it so it'll do what it's supposed to do. See, you guys heard that, right? That is not a good sign with this PC. That is definitely not a good sign with this computer. No. Like I said, it's... Well, see, I can't hit it because this is like my work from home on my VPN network at the office. I gotta wait for it to start responding is what I'm waiting for. That's gonna be the new in joke around here. Shut up. Oh, come on, machine. There it goes. Alright, let's see if it does what it's supposed to do when I click the button. Like I said, you guys, because I know you guys have been here when I've used this game before. Alright, let me do something real quick and then we'll see if this fixes it. I'll see what I got running in the background real quick and see if I can kill what's out there. I need some voodoo magic. No, the 4-letter word is not shop. Alright, the next word. Dive. Wait. That is not right, because that's a different board. That is a completely different board. Alright, I gotta close some stuff out. That's what I gotta do. Alright, Emery's. Until Tuesday, sir. And like I said, make sure everybody you know shows up. Hey, Mr. Minio, how are we doing tonight? Yeah, my PowerPoint's actually chewing up a ton of memory. Alright, give me 1 minute. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to close some stuff out and get it working. Hopefully. Oh, see, the entire program is crashing. Because it's not responding to anything. Like I said, I'm almost tempted to like convert all this over to OpenOffice and use the other computer. But there's like a bunch of functions I really need on this one to get it working. Alright, give me 1 minute, folks. Technical difficulties. Like I said, this game show should not be having this many difficulties. It really shouldn't. While we're waiting, I'm gonna flip over. Oh, I can't flip over. I just took the smart drive out. Duh. This is one of those where I'm thinking I should. I hate to reboot the computer because it's got so many things it has to go through on startup. But right now it's not doing anything. Oh, it's still back there, Dan. It's sitting there hiding right now behind the Listweight shirt. But as I was showing off all the prizes and stuff for the prize week that's upcoming, it's kind of covered, and I'm not wearing the shirt tonight like I was going to do. Wow, this entire thing is bombing out. Hold on. I don't know what it's doing. It is acting like a monster right now. Bear with me, folks. Technical difficulties on this one. Like I said, it's one of those things unfortunately, I can't control as much as I want to. Greetings, Joe. How we doing tonight? Now, like I said, if you ever want to send me an Otter's puck, though, let me know. Because, like I said, that's my one thing I still do collect that I don't give away. Oh, yeah. The whole thing's gone haywire. And I have no idea why. It's telling me it's not responding right now. Oh, come on, you piece of junk. Alright, let's do this the other way. It's the way I don't want to do this, but I'm not gonna have much choice if I want this thing running. Well, I was doing great until I got to some sort of bug or something, because my whole PowerPoint process is having a conniption fit, is what it's having. All right. Trying to get my second game show up and running, Joe. For whatever reason, it's just sort of hung. Like I said, it's just one of those things I have to deal with, and I'm hoping the saved version of my file is correct, because if not, I'm going to be really embarrassed. Because that's the one problem with this thing being as old as it is, and you see what they got me working on. Do. Cancel that. Cancel that. Alright. Hopefully this will get it started back up fresh and new and completely clean. Hopefully. This is where I need one of those banners at the bottom that says, "We are having technical difficulties at this point. Please put your chairs in the right position." Because there's certain software on here, 9, that basically makes it take longer to even reboot. It's basically, if I restart the whole computer, I gotta go through like a 4-step process. Because like I said, I've had this thing since '09. That's how old it is. And for whatever reason, it's like, oh, you don't need a new one. We'll just keep you updated in Windows stuff and all that good stuff. I think it's the fact that I had like four presentations open in the background or sitting there waiting to be run. That kind of did it because I forgot to close a couple of them after I had finished them. So now we let it reload and we should hopefully be good. If I have to, I'm going to end up having to change I'm going to have to change how this one works. Because I did not think there were that many animations on it. I honestly didn't. Close. All right. If it does it again, we may have to wrap things up earlier than I had hoped. But hopefully, it will behave from here. I used the word hopefully. But yeah, like I said, I avoid restarting this thing because, like I said, I got to go through 2 security checks, a BIOS check, and something else. So it takes forever. It takes forever to restart it. And it does not seem to like this PowerPoint presentation for some reason. And I don't know why. I really do not know why. Oh, come on, you piece of junk! Like I said, it's one reason I got to get my other computer fixed, because the original plan was to get my other computer fixed and down here and in use for this, because I know it can handle this better than this thing can. But this thing is just not liking me today. Or I should say it's not liking this game for some unknown reason. And I have no clue. So it'll probably be my next expenditure is get my other computer repaired, so I can get everything transferred over to it. And then hopefully convert all these to open office stuff rather than Microsoft. Greeting, Jax. How we doing tonight? You guys have to be patient with me here a little bit. Like I said, my computer is not liking this software for some reason. Because it's basically I'm getting the slideshow before I'm getting my presentation stuff. Yeah, close to it. And I would probably agree with Mr. Skywalker. Alright, let's see if that fixed it. Now, it didn't fix it completely, but it's better than what it was. I gotta get to a certain point here, Jax. We got through 3 of these already. Alright, there we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that. My computer is old, it is flaky. It does this sometimes on this game. Run through the trees, run. So again, we're going to reveal the letters. You guys have to find the word that fits this clue. And this clue is a 5-point word. Run through the trees, run. We are looking for one word that is already found on that line. And again, this is a 5-point word because it is at the bottom of the list. So what word are we looking for? And again, the answer is going to be from left to right with no skip letters in that line. Correct, 9. It was indeed forest. Run, forest, run. See, Turtle, you weren't even close with cube. I'm trying to figure out where you got cube from. All right, our next clue. Not in this lifetime. Not in this lifetime. And we are looking for a 4-point word. Not in this lifetime. So again, as you can see, there are quite a few words already in that line, in that sequence. But only one word fits this clue. Not in this lifetime. What is the word that we are looking for? And again, we are looking for a 4-point word. And 9 is correct again. It was indeed never. Never was the word for not in this lifetime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next clue on the board is we stole his stole. We stole his stole. And again, we are looking for another 4-point word on this one. We stole his stole. And we are looking for a 4-point word. It can be of any length as long as the letters appear there in sequence. So for instance, if you think it's never, N-E-V-E-R, then that's what you give me. Pardon me, folks. At least my voice sort of came back. We stole his stole. We are looking for a word in that line. And Turtle got it right. It was indeed just the ermine. The ermine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just observing at the moment, this is an open game, which means anybody can participate. We will show you a clue. One of those lines above it will drop off and reveal the line of letters. If the first line drops off, it's a 1-point word. If the second line drops off, it's a 2-point word, 3.4, and 5, and so on and so forth. This is a tribute to the game Now You See It. It was hosted by Tom Kennedy, and I tweaked the rules a little, so it's a one-player versus it's everybody versus everybody game. The original game was basically you played in teams, but I've thought about doing that for this one, but at some point we'll have to see whether or not I actually do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next clue on the board, a car collector. We are looking for a car collector, and this is in a 5-point word. We are looking for a car collector. Uh-oh. We're going to have to skip this one because there's a misspelling on this one. We're going to have to skip that one, unfortunately, because this is supposed to be a repo, but as repo is not in there correctly. All right. Golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. Golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. So I apologize for the 5-pointer coming off. But it was something I realized when I forgot to reset it. I should say when I reset it, I forgot to fix it. Yeah, that's the one I didn't change because I meant to fix the puzzle, and it was a goof. Golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. Nope, Turtle. That's not it. Golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. Nope, it is not a sit end. Remember the one rule. This is one of those few games where spelling does count. And again, this is probably next to Scrabble. Probably this is like my one game where that rule comes into play more than any other. Golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. Doesn't do me any good to give me two different words, Turtle. It's always going to be one word. Guys are toying around with this one. Should I use the "shup up" the phrase? Nope, it is not set. Again, golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. You got to put them all together in one word. Oh. Golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. You guys are like right on it. You guys are right on it. You just gotta get the spelling right. I will tell you that. You guys are like right there. This is one of... Nope, not inset nang. Oh, sorry, dying. Sorry. I had a sneeze starting to come on. Golfers usually only use this furniture 18 times at most. All right, no answer on this one? You guys, you were both right there on it. Is the settee with the 2 E's on it. The settee. I'm surprised you didn't remember this one, Turtle, from the busted version. It was Settee. All right. We'll go with the next one. They struck back. They struck back. And we are looking for a 5-point word on this one. They struck back. I'm surprised all my 5 ones are like this early in. 1, 2. Then the one that got thrown out. I'll have to go look and see how many 5s I have. Wow, my 5s are going fast. Yep, different spelling. Correct, Turtle. Was indeed the Empire. The Empire Strikes Back. All right. The next clue for this game. It's one heck of a good time. It's one heck of a good time. And this is a 2-point. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me again. Ah. All right, let's... That was weird. Let's try that again, shall we? Say, ooh, another 5-pointer? That can't be right. Hold on. Yep. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Correct 9 is indeed a redo. Sometimes I think I have to redo this entire layout to get this thing working. All right. The next clue is students and prisoners are so glad when it's over. Students and prisoners are so glad when it's over. And that one's busted. That one. Oh boy. Damn it. All right. Can we take that break now? because I think I'm going to need it here in a minute. I really am. I swear I debugged this entire thing. I don't know why it's being a pain in the butt. I don't, like I said, I got the computer upstairs. I got to go take in and get fixed. And if I can get that fixed, I think I'm converting. Correct 9 is indeed a rest. Because like I said, I think my computer needs it. I think it really does. All right. The next question or the next clue for this board. I need a lot of this for myself. I need a lot of this for myself, and it's not a self-help book. And we are looking for another 5-point word. I need a lot of this for myself. Well, some of them are night, and then a lot of them were changed. A lot of the words are the same. The clues were changed and shuffled up a little bit. I think the term one was the last repeat, I think. Because I know this one was not a repeat. So I think the term one was the last actual repeat. Correct night is esteem. I need a lot of this for myself. I need some self-esteem, among other things. All right, the next clue is, he is the man that your host, moi, is hoping he emulates with this. And I'm not doing a good job of it on this game. He is the man that your host is hoping he emulates with this. And we are looking for a 2-point word. He is the man that your host is hoping he emulates with this. Yeah, like I said, because I got to get a bunch more of these made, because these are quick, these are easy to put the letters together. I just got to fix all the bugs with the PowerPoint presentation. He is the man that your host is hoping he emulates with this. Like I said, this is one of those boards I just want to get done, get it, so I can get it repaired and uploaded to the site. That's the one thing I have to do. Nope, it is not exit. This is the man that your host is hoping he emulates with this. Correct 9. Alex, as in Alex Trebek. And like I said, just not doing a good job of it with this game show. Because the funny thing is, I'm watching one of Trebek's pilot episodes that didn't get carried over. It was called Malcolm. Great idea for a show. It was missing that something. Alright, why are you not... I think it's stuck again. Because it's not covering the board back up like it should be. Alright. You want to argue? Fine. Here you go. And this is a 4-point word. I'm going to hope that the 2-point word doesn't throw everything off. I don't know why the button quit working all of a sudden. You want to argue? Fine. Here you go. In this case, I want to fight this machine is what I want to do. So we are looking for a 4-point word for this one. You want to argue? Fine. Here you go. I do not know why the reset button did not work on that one. Bad computer is why. So what I might try to do between now and Tuesday is see if I can convert these over to Open Office. My only concern is I don't know if all the functionality is going to be in there. You want to argue? Fine. Here you go. Again, we are looking for a 4-point word on this one. So again, ignore the line 2, because like I said, I don't know why that did not cover back up like it was supposed to. You want to argue? Fine. Here you go. So again, we are looking for a word in line 4. Nope, 9, it is not mine. Like I said, that's bugging me now. Like I said, I know it works most of the time. Undermine. Nope, it is not undermine. Ooh, pardon me, folks. It is getting late. Like I said, I'm thrilled the Go game worked. Which is a vast improvement. I just don't know why this one quit working. It's days like this where it's like I'm almost tempted to go back to the whiteboard game. Because for those of you that were with me with the beginning, I wasn't originally using the computer. It was basically the games were being done either on the whiteboard or on the vault board. And it was messy, to say the least. Nope, it is not but 9. Pardon me. Well, the good thing is like if I want to, I could chop out this whole episode or this whole half because I put the big commercial break in there. And it's a blooper reel. You want to argue? Fine. Here you go. We're looking for one word in the 4-point line. We will give this one a couple more minutes, or a couple more seconds anyway. You want to argue? Fine. Here you go. Don't yawn on air, Mark. That's what I'm trying to avoid doing. All right, we hit the minute mark on that one. We were looking for rebut, not but rebut. Yeah, line 2 is screwed. I don't know what happened to it. I will have to figure that one out later. All right, the next clue is, I think someone went overboard. I think someone went overboard. And in this case, we are looking for we're actually looking I have oh God bless America. If you saw where that one flashed, you should know this one. If you saw that one flash, this one should be pretty obvious. I think someone went overboard. Oh, there will be some in there, 9 that are like, they're as simple as can be. And then you'll hit some that are just like really difficult. Like I said, the one that I'm working on, which is the one based on $1 Million Mind, that one is intended to be very difficult. It is like beyond Jeopardy level in terms of how that one's supposed to work. Simply because it's basically 6 people can win at one time. Correct, 9. It was indeed Excite. And I'm going to hope it pulls this board back up. And it didn't, of course. Alright, the next clue is British boob tube. And I will tell you right now, it is in that same row. British boob tube. But for instance, the $1 Million Mind, when I get it working, is supposed to be hard because it's basically 6 people either win or nobody wins. The Jeopardy one, for instance, are surprisingly right now very easy. I tend to do the Jeopardy and the Blockbusters as my fallback for open games. I'm trying to think of what other one I have. The Hollywood Squares is usually pretty easy. Nope, it is not Exit. The Greed one. The Greed one depends. The greed game, it depends on who's all involved and whether or not they take each other out. Nope, it is not Whale 9. Oh, I know why the 2's not working on this. Damn it. I just remembered why. Because there's something I didn't save that I needed to fix. So I will have to fix this one today to get this one back up and running like it's supposed to be. Because I did the drive swap, and that's what screwed it up. I'm trying to think of what else I have. Because for those of you that have never been here before, I have 27 game formats, I think, that are working in some form or fashion other than the bugs like this one has. And I think it's only this slide that has that bug in it. But for instance, there are certain games I love to put together because where I get the stuff from. And there are some games that are nightmares to put together. For instance, the Press Your Luck game, it took me 4 weeks to put together, and it is like, ooh, pardon me. is overly simple, and I mean overly simple, compared to the actual TV show. I'm still working on the exit list. I thought I had saved my test stuff for exit list, and I didn't, so I have to start all over on that one. There are really old shows that I use, and there are some shows that were nothing more than pilots that I found that I've been able to imitate, sort of. The trick is to get enough participants on the channel that are actively involved in the conversation to make certain games worthwhile. For instance, I cannot run the Greed game unless I have 5 active chatters participating. I think this is the last one. I will tell you were close, 9. I'm trying to think of what the other thing was. But yeah, those are my 2 catches. That's why I try to get as many people involved, or try to get them to participate on the chat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, and we do not have this one. The British boob tube is the telly. The telly is the slang for television. Oh, we still have another one in there. Okay. I did rearrange some. A goat seems to be one of these. A goat seems to be one of these. And we are looking for a 4-point word. A goat seems to be one of these. And what are we looking for? But yeah, like I said, if you guys ever want to see what I have for the lineup of current shows, what I'm working on, check out listwits.x10host.com, and check the games tab. I have a few of the older stuff archived. I'm going to fix this one, get this one archived once I fix the 2 bugs that I know are in here. And the good thing is I can get the first Go episode archived too, because at least that one I know works. Nope, it is not in and it is not mine. A goat seems to be one of these. A goat seems to be one of these. You're getting close, 9. I'll tell you that now. You're getting closer to it. A goat seems to be one of these. Where did I just put my pen? Damn it. Pardon my French, folks. I just put my pen down somewhere. When there's no lighting here, I can barely see it. Correct, 9 is a butter. A goat seems to be and there it goes again. It got there we go. A butter. A goat butter. Alright, and we reset the board. And we reveal the next clue. Retold the story. Retold the story. And I'll tell you right now, it is in line 2. So it is in the line that is currently visible. I don't dare press it because I have a feeling if I press it, it's going to light it up. Retold the story. So that's what we are looking for. We are looking for the word that is the equivalent of that clue. Ow. Tell would be a good one, but that's not the one we are looking for. Retold the story. I didn't even see tell in there as a word. Did I even have it in my list? Let's go see. Oh, I see. I didn't even have that one in my list. So I actually missed an actual word in the list. Retold the story. We're looking for a word in that line. Where you retold the story. Nope, it is not lear or liar. Lear. I can't even speak English. My vocabulary is not working today. And the worst thing is, like I said, I got to keep this open afterwards so I can fix that one key bug that is driving me nuts right now, because that line sitting there is just bothering me. Alright, we'll give it another 30 seconds on this one. I know, it's like I'm looking up at the screen trying to stay looking at the camera. Nope, we already did Alex. Words will not repeat. So it's like once one word is used, it will not be used again. Alright, no answer on that one. We were looking for cite. You cite something, you're retelling them. So it was basically you retold the story, you cited the story, you cited the article, or something to that effect. Alright, we're going to the next clue, ladies and gentlemen. Got myself a guarantee. Got myself a guarantee, and we are looking for a 3-point word on this one. Got myself a guarantee. Got myself a guarantee. So again, we are looking for a word in line 3. Correct, 9. We've got an insure. Insure, we got ourselves a guarantee. Alright, the next word on the board. This one is only if you're musically inclined. This one is only if you're musically inclined. And I will tell you right now, it is in line 2. This one is only if you're musically inclined. Let's see if I can fix this while I'm here. Just to see if it'll let me do it. I don't think it'll let me do it while I'm doing a broadcast with it, though. Nope, it won't let me do it while I'm doing a broadcast with it. Ah, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. This one is only if you're musically inclined. Trying to figure out how many more I got left on this list. Hey Sam, how are we doing tonight? Correct, Turtle? It was the liar. Why do I keep saying leer? I don't know. I'm losing my marbles. That's what it is. I'm losing my marbles. Alright, the next clue is we were so square in the 80s. We were so square in the 1980s. And this one is in row 3 for 3 points. We were so square in the 1980s. Correct, 9. The cube, or the Rubik's Cube. We were so square in the 1980s. Alright, we reset it, and we pull up Oink Oink. Now, if you guys don't know this one right off the bat, there's something wrong with me. We're looking for the 3-point word. Turtle's been waiting for that one. You thought I was going to put like a dirty clue up there, didn't you, Turtle? I know that's what you were expecting. It was indeed pork. And finally, we bring it to a conclusion. Brings it to a conclusion. I believe this is the last one, actually. And we're looking for a 1-point word. Brings it to a conclusion. Pardon me. Brings it to a conclusion. Correct, quiet. We bring it to the end. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the last clue on the Now You See It board. The Goofy Now You See It board. And the winner of the game, by quite a bit actually, is 9. 9 has taken it. 33 to 15, I believe. Very nicely done, 9. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to check. I just want to check my file to see where I goofed on this thing. I should say I know where I goofed. I just have to fix it. Somehow I took the entire line out of there. Very nicely done, 9. You are the winner of the Now You See It line. So, we're going to give you the same opportunity, 9, that we gave Emery's earlier in the evening. I'm going to give you 3 questions. And again, these ones are surprisingly easy tonight. Just because, like I said, I forgot to open up the file. As you guys can see what my... ice cream! I want ice cream! I will take some ice cream. Let me go find a category for you here, 9. Oh, these are not as easy as I thought they were. All right, so we're definitely taking 1 number off the board for you tonight, 9. You get a chance to take 3 more numbers off. And what we are going to be looking for are Summer Olympics. I'm going to give you 3 years. You have to tell me the cities in which the Summer Olympics took place in each of those years. I will read off each year twice, at which point you have 90 seconds to give me the 3 answers. Make sure if you don't know one, you say skip, because I will take them in the order you type them out. So if I say 2000, 2004, 2008, and I'm just picking 3 numbers, you say Moscow, London, Paris. That's 3, that's fine. If I say 2000, 2004, 2008, and you don't know 2004, make sure you put in Moscow, pass, Paris. Because I will take them in order. So I will assume whatever you type in first is for the first question, whatever you type in second is for the second question, and third is for the third question. Okay? I'm hoping that makes sense for you. So again, I am looking for the city in which the following years the Summer Olympics took place. I need the year 1900, the year 1912, and the year 2000. I need those 3 Summer Olympics for the years 1900, 1912, and 2000. You have 90 seconds from now to type in your 3 answers. How far behind me is 320? See, that's what I love. I swear, I'm in love with YouTube streaming, because it's no more than 1 minute behind. 1 minute between video broadcast and webpage broadcast. And Tuesday was like 15 seconds behind. Alright, you got 30 more seconds, 9. Again, you have to give me those 3 cities where those Summer Olympics took place. When it hits 33 seconds on the timer, the time's up. Alright, time's up, 9. You have until I basically get back over there and remove 1 number. And the number we are pulling off the board tonight, the first number we're pulling off, we're going to take the 7 off of row 3. India, Stockholm, and Sydney. Well, you got 2 out of the 3, 9. So we get to take 2 more numbers off the board. And we're going to take the 0 from the top spot. And we will take the 1. No, we won't take the 1 off yet. I just took a number off that row, didn't I? We'll take the 3 off the bottom row. In fact, you got Stockholm and Sydney correct. Stockholm was 1912. Sydney was in 2000. The 1900 Olympics took place in Paris, France. All right, 9. So here's the next step of the vault. I need a 4-digit combination. The first number comes from the top row. The second number comes from the second row. The third number from the third row. And the fourth number from the bottom row. If you can give me the 4-digit combination, which has been written here and has never been changed since I put it up, you win what's behind the vault. And there is an actual prize behind the vault. Mark won the Star Trek card game. Surf won the Firefly card game that I still have here that I have to send out to him. And there is another prize behind the vault. Not necessarily a card game, it was just coincidence that those were the 2 I picked up and put back there last time. So what 4-digit combination, 9, would you like to try for the vault? Keep doing that. Two, 4. See the middle number? The second number can't be a 4 because the 4 is already off the board. Because you see this blank here is where the 4 was. So the 4 will not be there. So you can go pretty much any other number in that second slot because we have only taken 1 out of that row tonight. Or actually, we've only taken 1 out of that row total so far. Oh, it can't be the... Yeah, okay, the 2's missed. Let's try that again. Alright, the first number has to be one of these. So we got 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, or 9. The second number can be any number except the 4 because the 4 is off. The third number can be any number except the 5 and the 7. And the fourth number can be any number but the 3, the 7, or the 9. So again, the numbers here has to be anything but 270. The second number, anything but a 4. The third number cannot be a 5 or a 7. And the last number cannot be a 3, 7, or 9. And I will get out of the way so you can see the vault, as I've already taken the sound effect off, so it's just a yes-no answer on this one. So what number would we like to try, 9? Four, 0, 5, 5. You gotta change your third one. The 5's already off. So you can go 4, 0, and anything but a 5 or a 7 for the third one. Like I said, the problem is I can't make them much bigger. That's one reason I'm gonna eventually convert that to an extra screen on the monitor so people will know what's not there. There we go. 4015. And I don't have my sound effect machine, unfortunately. Is 4015. The vault of the, or the vault the combination of the vault. Drum roll, please. Bzz. Nope, not this time. It is not 4015. So the vault remains closed for one more episode. And the 4-letter word goes up to 19 undefeated episodes. So we're on episode 19 trying to find our 4-letter word. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Listwitch for tonight. I'm going to do some cleanup on some of this stuff tomorrow. Or today, actually. And Tuesday, we're going to go back to test mode. I'm not sure yet which game I'm going to run a test on. It may be one that I just try to clean up and get the bugs out of it. I don't know yet. But we will be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. I want to thank you guys for being here with me tonight. It has been a lot of fun, especially for you guys that are new, that haven't been here before. And don't forget, like I said, tell your friends, remind them that the big prize giveaways will start November the 6th through birthday week of the host. You guys, I showed you guys the prizes tonight. I'll probably try to throw them up on Instagram so everybody else will see them. If I can get my Instagram and my phone working, which is no guarantee. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, before we sign off, we give you this message. Making a choice in life is the easiest thing you can do. Making the right choice and standing by it. It's the right thing to do, and it's the hardest thing to do. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I am DeSaintFan. I am your host. Otherwise known as Professor Von Quizzlestein and the Riddler and whatever other magical characters appear. I want to wish you all a good night, and we will see you on Tuesday. DeSaintFan 90. Just look up DeSaintFan as my PSN name and my Instagram name. I forgot I took the
Text feature available here.